What is up, YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap video, and let's just go ahead and hop right into the war log. And as you can see, we did bounce back from our really tough war with All Clash News. Went up against this level 8 clan, 1,000,000, and X getting the victory 55-49 in this one. So great job to the guys at X. Good job. Way to bounce back, guys. And as you can see, X using all the attacks, 40 out of 40. 1,000,000 leaving a couple on the board there, and we'll just hop into the war details on this one. As you can see, X with a huge advantage on the 3 stars, 15-9 in this case, and then some 2 stars in there. As you can see, they put up the bulk majority of them 2 stars, so they did a very nice job. We're able to put up a 3-star on our top Town Hall 9, and then all the other Town Hall 9s 2-starred. With the exception of Turbo there, who they also put a 3-star up on. And then clearing all of our Town Hall, almost clearing all of our Town Hall 8s there. Little John and Rufus standing strong there at the bottom for us. Was a little bit of a mismatch for us. As you can see, they did have 2 Town Hall 10s. So a little bit for us to contend with there. They were both what we would consider 9.5s. So no Infernos on either one. So great job to our 9 stepping up, getting those taken care of. As you can see, still struggling a little bit on those Town Hall 9s, but did want to point out right here, there it is, the heartbreaker for Knife in this one, a 99% 2-star, almost got it done. So very close to one more triple there, and clearing a lot of the Town Hall 9s and obviously getting all the Town Hall 8s taken care of in this one. So let's go ahead. We're going to actually start at the bottom this time and work our way up. And let's start right at number 14, and it's going to be our boy Aiden going in on this one, doing it with a very nice Go Vaho with some Quake spells. So drops in a couple of hogs, going to get the easy, or almost easy, Clan Castle lore here. So the Clan Castle is buried deep in there. Unfortunately, Aiden was not able to get it with those first couple of hogs there, so is going to decide to just go ahead and deal with it on the fly. So sends in the golem, backs it up with some wizards, going to get that funnel created. For these Valkyries, I'm assuming he's going to have 4 Valks coming out of the Clan Castle as well. So wall breakers go down, the wall section opened up, and then here come the Valks and the King momentarily here. Yep. So first, the Valks, a couple of Wizards, the King, and then I'm assuming the Clan Castle Valks. Yep, here they come. So everybody moving their way into the base. Heal spell goes down, going to keep them all up. The Wizard's going to deal with the Clan Castle on the fly, and then needs to go ahead, get these Quake spells down, give the Valks some direction to run towards, to get away from that dragon beating down on them. And as you can see, the Valks pretty much melted there. So that is, as I said in the cleanup video that came out, the one right before this, that is the biggest threat to those Valkyries. So whatever comes out of that Clan Castle, if you are lucky enough to not get balloons and a dragon, doing pretty good. But all those hogs working their way through the base, a lot of tanking is going down there in the core thanks to the Golem and the King. And the last heal spell goes down as the hogs make their way pretty much the last set of defenses here. There is a potential spot for a bomb here between all these defenses in this last compartment, but I think is going to get lucky on this one and not hit anything. So the hogs have a very nice split here, so they're going to rip through both defenses at the same time and then end up on that cannon. Not too much cleanup here. All his Valks got wrecked, his Wizards also disappeared very quickly, so it is pretty much up to the cleanup troops, the archers, and a couple of barbarians to get this done. But the hogs also going to help out. They're going to get a lot of those high HP storages taken out very quickly, and that is going to do it for that one. So nice job to our boy Aiden on that one, adapting on the fly. All right, we'll move up one spot. Check out our boy El Main. So El Main and one other player, coming over to us, and we said that our goal was to teach them how to be good 3-star attackers, and I'm really proud of the progress that both of these guys are making. Main and Little John, both of them actually in this war putting up a 6-star war, so doing a very nice job. They're getting very consistent, and we're hoping that we can continue to watch them grow in the clan. So as you can see, doing this one with sort of a mass Valk attack, so it's got that golem down. It is supposed to be out in front, doing a lot of the tanking, and as you can see, the funnel not created wide enough in this case, so the Valks are splitting on him. So about half going one direction, half going the other direction. A couple of max hogs come out of the Clan Castle, And thankfully in this one, there is no no dragon or balloons. So the Valks are going to be able to rip through the clan castle and then do some work. Now those heal spells, both of them were just a little bit off. Needs to work on dropping those out in front of the Valks where they're going to be going directionally. But as you can see, everything is kind of working its way around the outside of this base. So the base obviously designed to work in that way, but there is not much to really stop the Valkyries as long as they're working in large groups here. So the Golem is on one side tanking for the King and the Wizards, and then on the other side, just the massive group of Valks is just going to rip through pretty much everything. So as soon as they get through everything here on the outsides, the only direction that everyone is going to have to go is straight in. So very nice job with that heal spell. That was actually a really nice placement because of that double giant bomb set there in front of the Tesla. And so now all the Valkyries are going to finally start to make their way in. Got the archers working on those outside builder huts. He's got one builder hut down. Had two archers, so I'm not sure why that one in the 9 o'clock position is still up. But as you can see, everything making its way into the core of the base. As soon as the Valks are in there, it's pretty much over. There's just nothing that's really going to stop a large group of Valks from ripping a core apart from a heavily upgraded Tesla farm, which is just not possible at Town Hall 8. So very nice job to our boy Elmain on this one, and keep doing it, keep working on the things. Really, really good job to you, buddy, on that one. All right, I'll jump up a couple of spots and do a little bit of Town Hall 9. First one, courtesy of Bobby. Bobby doing this one with a Go Va Ho. So I really like this attack. A little bit of an unorthodox base design here. Just kind of strange. Kind of taking us for a loop here for just a second. But as you can see, Bobby drops in a couple of wizards. Going to get some free buildings taken care of. And then a couple of Teslas popping towards the outside of this base here. So does have to adjust here in just a second. So drops down his first golem. It does go in. It targets that that one Tesla on the left-hand side there. Didn't have anything really to tank for that other Tesla. So finally goes ahead, just drops down his King. Gotta let the King start in behind and take that out. Then the Queen goes in. And everybody is now going to start making their way into this enclosure. Needs to just let those golems work their way in and do all of the tanking for all the troops that are going in. As you can see, just a massive swarm of Valkyries moving their way in. No jump spell. No jump spell really necessary here. With a Rage, the Valks are going to be able to rip through those level 8 wall or level 9 walls there. And they're going to aggro onto the opposing heroes and just smack everything down. So in this one, the Hogs almost not even necessary in this raid. So he had 17 of them in the bag. He's just going to deploy them really nicely. Just a nice surgical deployment. Obviously, has already disabled 2 bombs, and the other 2 are between the Archer Towers and the Wizard Towers in those compartments there. So, just letting everything just kind of rip through the core of this base. And, heal spell goes down. That one slightly early there. I know his goal there was to try to keep those Valks up, but the Hogs are going to be hitting that bomb, and they're just going to catch the tail end of it, so they are going to get healed back up. So it did work out for him in this one, and that is pretty much going to do it. The Hogs are on the last defenses, and the base is almost completely cleared. I mean, look at it. He's already at almost 80%. So just a really, really nice raid. And this was a fresh hit for Bobby, so it was a beautiful job to get us started in the war. I know this was one of the earlier attacks, so great job. And then swags out that poison spell right on top of the clan castle, letting everybody know that Bobby absolutely knows what he's doing. All right. Hop up a few more spots. Check out AJ going in on their number 8 base. And this was probably the most unique attack I've seen in a while. So I can only call this a Ho-Va-Lo. You can see 10 Hogs, 11 Balloons, and 10 Valkyries in this one. So just a really, really interesting troop composition. I really liked it. Anytime I see raids like this, I'm always super excited. So Golem goes down, a couple of Wizards in behind, going to get a funnel created here. Does have a couple of wall breakers, which he's going to sneak in here to get this wall section opened up. Unfortunately, almost does not get it. I think that last wall breaker is going to finally open it up for him. Goes ahead, drops down the King, the Queen, and then a couple of Valkyries. Just slow dropping those Valkyries because he doesn't want them all to move into the core of this base and not wrap around on him. So Lava Hound comes out of the clan castle, so no big deal there. A jump spell goes down. That's going to lead those Valks in and to the defending queen. Heal spell goes down, going to keep them up. The enemy queen going to go down, and that's going to be the end of that. Then here comes the second prong, the hog portion of the attack. So they're going to start working their way in from the left side of this base, just 3 hogs per defense, and then on the right side, a couple of balloons are going in on just distracted buildings. So really, really nice job sneaking these balloons in and just targeting so many defenses on the back end of this. And still has a rage spell down. Now, right there, he accidentally dropped a heal spell there. I believe that was meant for the hogs, and immediately dropped the rage spell on top of it to push those balloons in. So got away in this raid with a swag poison spell. Actually, pretty much 2 swag poison spells and a swag heal spell, and still got it done with super weird and very interesting troop composition. So is a little bit of cleanup to do because he lost those hogs, because he misdropped that heal spell. It is going to be pretty much up to the balloon, so it did come down very, very close on time, but especially with those high HP storages in the core of the base. But just a nice job overall and a very, very interesting raid. Was so glad I was able to catch that one live, and great job, AJ. That was such a sweet raid. Loved it. All right, moving up a couple of spots, another newbie, and this is Knife. Doing it again, and this time Town Hall 9, and doing it with just a mass hog attack. So not very often you see this. I liked the beginning of this raid, choosing to do a little 1-for-1 trade there on that cannon. Very nice job. And then from there, obviously he's getting the clan castle lord out. It is a dragon, wizard, and a couple of archers. So he's going to drop down an archer to try to get that dragged out. Unfortunately, a Tesla pops on the outside, so just troll Teslas all over the place here. Drops down a giant, and that's going to draw the attention of the defending queen and the king. So his hero is going to go in. It's going to kind of just suicide these defending heroes with his king and his queen. Get that taken care of, and if he can get that dragon taken care of as well, then he is going to be sitting really, really pretty here. Drops down a second poison spell to make sure that that dragon is going very, very slow. Pops his queen ability, and that is going to do it for the dragon. Now it is time to unleash the hogs. There's 34 of them in the bag, so just a ridiculous number for a Town Hall 9 attack. And as you can see, there is a nice ring around this base. So he is just going to reinforce hogs and reinforce hogs and reinforce hogs as they make their way around this base. So drops those clan castle hogs on that Tesla that was sitting on the outside. Another Tesla pops out there. A couple of hogs are already on top of it. And because everything is so tight and the pathing is so perfect on this, just able to drop heal spells in front of the hogs and let them work their way into it. And there's just going to be no issues here. I mean, he is losing, a good number of hogs to these spring traps, but he has already ripped almost all of the defenses down and still had almost 10 hogs left in the bag. Another heal spell goes down, and that is pretty much going to do it for this base. There's just nothing left that can stop them. Does have some balloons working their way in from 9 o'clock, but they're really not necessary. Fortunately, they're going to go down to some skeleton traps, and the hogs all working back in one massive pack to absolutely annihilate that final Tesla. And then it is just cleanup time from there. So the hogs just running around, getting their thing done. His queen is still up. She is beating on her favorite target there, a wall. And she is actually going to be able to reach the town hall. And I believe there's probably some bombs there in the core. But thankfully, because the queen is able to get it done, not going to have to worry about that. And swags out his last poison spell on top of the clan castle. So another one, just letting them know that you're just getting it done. So nice job, Knife. And so close on that 6-star war. 1% away from getting it done. And all right, let's check out one more. This is going to do it for us, and it is going to be Nate. We will check out his hit on Samuel Tarley, going up, hitting this Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10. So a nice job going up, putting up 2 stars. So 2 stars for me. Town Hall 9 going up against the Town Hall 10. Very, very nice job. So Nate going to do this one with a queen walk. Drops in the queen. And going to just let her start to do her thing. Obviously, those air defenses are much too far, or they're close close in, so they're not going to be able to reach his healers. And then has just some Valkyries and some Wizards here to get the rest of this base taken care of, to at least get him all the way to that Town Hall. So the Queen, she's going to just do her thing. It is going to be a little bit slow. Drops down some Giants and some Wizards in behind. Going to start to break off the funnel here. So at the top here, he's broken off the left side of the funnel. And so when he wall breakers his way in, should be able to drop in some Valks and get them sort of towards the core of this base. So drops a Rage Spell down on his Queen Walk. The defending Queen goes down. And the Queen going to just continue to work her way around the outside of this base and pick up free percentage points. Wall breakers had gone down there while that was going on. Now here come the Valkyries, and they have a nice funnel straight into the core of this base. So drops down a heal spell, and they will start to rip through the walls. Drops down that rage spell just to help them rip through those walls just a little bit quicker. Bombs going off, but Valks are already in the core of the base, and they are just ripping through those max Teslas there in the core. Unfortunately, because of his choice to use the rage spell on the outside there, the Valks are not able to get the Town Hall on their own, but thankfully his King decides to re-wrap in, and the Valks, I guess just a couple of Valks, maybe one or two there, were able to get the Town Hall taken care of. So the King was coming in to back them up, but there it is at the 2-star, 62%, and I think it's going to get just a little bit more out of this before it ends. So we will go ahead and start the 2x to this. Obviously not going to pick up the 3-star. Was close. Definitely think that this base was 3-starable, but unfortunately that Lava Hound is going to lock onto the Queen, and that is going to pretty much eat up the rest of his time with only a level 22 Queen. Not going to be able to do too much here, but a very, very nice effort on this one. And so great job to Nate on this raid, picking up the 2-star on a Town Hall 10. I know we had a couple other hits on it, some with, our Town Hall 8s coming up, and a couple other Town Hall 9s, I think, took a shot at it. But good job to all the guys at X. Way to bounce back after that tough war, earlier this week, and hopefully we can get ourselves back on a little bit of a run here. I know, we have hit some tough times, but I think we're doing a really good job. We've got a really good group of guys, and everyone is starting to step up really, really well. So that's going to do it for this recap, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I am working on a couple of new series currently, so I'm trying to, get some ideas out there, and hopefully, I'll be bringing those out shortly. But, that'll do it for this recap. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace.
Come on, first we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on, X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya, X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya.